Because of research into cancer-causing and cancer-driving mutations, we now have a very large number of targeted therapies that are directed at specific mutations in tumor DNA. A patient whose tumor expresses this particular mutation is much more likely to benefit from a targeted therapeutic than a patient whose tumor lacks this mutation. The patient whose tumor lacks the mutation is more likely to experience unwanted side effects of the therapy without any of the benefit.
It has only been in the last few years that true genetic-based medicine has been available in this country. And in our laboratory here, we were doing some tests but could not perform a broad panel of mutations such as often necessary, or we've learned is necessary, in some solid tumors. With a collaborative effort with researchers at Notre Dame and here with my colleagues at the Medical Foundation, we were able to bring in one of these advanced genetic analyzers that allows us to look at over 100 different tumor mutations in a single small DNA sample that we extract from tumor cells.
This information is then communicated to the oncologist to allow the clinical team to match the mutations present in the patient tumor with clinically relevant drugs that target that mutation. Those mutations are termed clinically actionable, and this allows the medical team to really target the therapy to be much more specific to the lesions that are present in a particular person's tumor.
Because sometimes these mutations will confer sensitivity to a specific drug. It's patient-centered medicine, it's targeted therapy, and it's based on mutations, changes in the genes that we detect in the lab in tumor cells.
So over the years, there are many vendors outside of where we work here in Michigan Hematology Oncology that offers the ability to do testing for molecular targets. However, that takes time and it's often very expensive. The benefit of having that technology available here in South Bend is we're able to get the answers to our questions much more quickly, and then able to share those with our patients so they can start their treatment.
It has been particularly rewarding to me to know that the mutation data from cancer that we turn out in this lab behind me here is going to help patients today in our community. And especially because by virtue of grant support from the University of Notre Dame, I know that the cost of that testing, which can be prohibitive to many patients, is being supplemented by the grant such that the patients get reduced or even no-cost testing that helps them fight their cancer. This to me is a project that is something I'm very proud to be a part of.
At the Harper Cancer Research Institute, we decided to organize a community-based partnership to bring mutational profiling to our area. With significant funding from the Walther Cancer Foundation and additional support from Beacon and St. Joseph Health Systems, as well as pathologists at the Medical Foundation, we were able to purchase the equipment to perform mutational profiling. What we're able to do at present is offer mutational profiling testing free of charge for patients with lung cancer, colorectal cancer, and melanoma. We hope to be able to continue this program, secure additional support, and expand this to patients with other cancer types.
When I did find out that I had the gene mutation, although I was very, very, very scared, this new type of oral drug was perfect, although it still is a very scary thing even to this day. After being diagnosed in January, my very big concern was my daughter was getting married in April, middle of April. And I wanted to be there, but I wanted to feel like me. I wanted to have fun, and I really wanted to have my hair, and I just really wanted to enjoy the day, her special day. She's my only daughter, and I was able to do every bit of that.
So far, the results of the mutational profiling analysis have uncovered a significant number of mutations that would not have even been detected using the previously available technologies. And this has allowed the clinical teams to individualize therapeutic decision-making to target mutations that are present in each patient's tumor. At Harper Cancer Research Institute, we know that research cures cancer, and we're dedicated to translating advances in basic science research into improved clinical care for patients in our community.